Hi guys, and welcome back to the Turner House. If you're new here, my name is Misty. We live in southeast Missouri and we are a family of three, my daughter, myself, and my husband. And on today's video, I'm going to show you how I buy some things and put them away for later use. We have some onions here, we have some cheese. I had some more cheese, but I've already put it away. And after this week's grocery video, I will show you more. Last week's, or the week before last grocery video did not work out, so there was not a grocery video for that. So this time we are going to make sure that it all works out. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I save these things, buy in bulk, and save these things for later uses. Alright, so the first thing that I am going to put away is I'm going to shred some cheese and then put it in freezer bags. So I have my handy dandy little shredder, and I will link this below. I can't remember if I purchased this one off of Amazon or TikTok shop, but you can get it off TikTok or Amazon, and I will put the link in the description box below. Now, it's supposed to stick, and I have a wooden island, otherwise it would be sticky. That's why I put the board down, but I typically do this on the counter. So I just shred this up. Let me get a knife. This is a good way to save some money in your grocery budget. You can buy cheese when it's on sale. This particular cheese I got at Aldi's, and it's for a 8-ounce block. It's like $1.80 something. I typically wait until the 2-pound block is on sale at Kroger and buy it and shred it. That's typically what I buy, but I needed some cheese, so I purchased this, and we're just going to shred this up. Then we'll bag it up and we will put it in the freezer. Alright, let me finish shredding up this last one, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so with my onions, I have about 4 good onions here, and how I do them is I just chop them up. And as you can see, I have a cookie sheet here lined with parchment paper. If you put these in a Ziploc after you chop them and freeze them, they are going to be a rock solid hard mess is what they're going to be, and you will not be able just to get out what you need whenever you're cooking. And if you just need, say, a cup of onions, you won't be able to do that. It would be a solid rock. So what I do is I chop my onions however I want them chopped, and then I put them on the parchment paper lined cookie sheet, put them in the freezer, and let them flash freeze for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I pull them out and then put them in Ziploc bags, label the date, and then I put them back in the freezer. Now I may have watery eyes with these because I am not wearing contacts. I always wondered why, whenever I wore my contacts, I never cried with onions. I found out later why. It's because I was actually wearing contacts. Who knew, right? Learn something new every day. All right. One onion down, almost. more to go. I'm sorry, 4 more to go. Alright, when I get all these chopped, I'll come back and we will put them in the freezer. Alright, I got all my onions chopped up that I'm going to chop up because my eyes can't take anymore. I have 2 left. I'm going to just put them back on the shelf for fresh eating. I'm going to take these to my freezer, leave them in the freezer for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I will take them out and I will bag them up. Whew. New rule, not chopping onions without contacts from now on. Alright guys, we'll be back shortly. Alright, next thing I have is some zucchini that I am going to shred up for zucchini bread. And I'm just going to shred it and put it in the freezer. Whenever I find zucchini on sale, or if I make it to a farmer's market, I like to purchase it and shred it for zucchini bread so that I can have it in the winter time. Now, a lot of people like to take the zucchini and just shred it like it is. I do not like the green in my zucchini bread. So I peel it with my peeler here. It is from Rada. I can link it in the description box below. Sorry if you hear any noises. It's my dogs. They want to go to bed and I'm not ready to go to bed. Or my dishwasher is also running, so you may hear both of them. So after I get this peeled up, then we're going to shred it and put it into bags to freeze, and I'll come back and show you that when we get done doing all this. Okay, for this I use my Old Faithful shredder in a bowl, and that's because I didn't feel like washing my handy dandy one that I'm going to link in the comments below from Amazon. But it doesn't take long when you use a hand shredder. You just gotta be careful to watch your fingers because it'll get you. And I have an audience. My daughter seems to think that she wants to watch me make this video, so here we are. She left. She didn't want to hang out with me tonight. I will tell you something else that you can do with zucchini. You can make a zucchini pie, which tastes just like apple pie, and it is so good. It is good. I used to work in a factory here in town, and one of my guys that I work with, he was kind of like the setup, got our parts for us and all that, and he brought me the recipe for that, and I have made it multiple times. It's just a zucchini pie that tastes like apple pie. You can find the recipe on Pinterest. And I will try to link one below in the comments below in the description box, just if anybody is interested in it. Let me take this over here. Wash my hand off. Paper towel. we're gonna bag this up. Again, just stick it in freezer bags. I do like 2 handfuls per bag. Maybe 2.5. And that's about the equivalent you need for zucchini bread. Oh my gosh, yes, I opened it with my mouth. It's staying in my house, so don't worry. Alright, just get this little bit out. Then I'll wash my hands and we will seal it up and label it. I will let the onions set for a little while before I bag them up, and then when I get done with all of that, I will show you everything that we got from this little food preservation preservation job that I'm doing tonight at 8:19 at night. So just stay tuned. Alright, so I took my onions out, and I typically try to put these all in one bag if I can, and then I just take out what I need as I need it. But if I have a big bag of onions that I have chopped, then for sure I will do however many bags I need to do, but I try to do one big bag. So let's see what we can get in this one bag. Alright, so I got one bag of onions. Get that, flatten it out. Now this bag will stay in here in my kitchen, in the freezer in the kitchen. That's part of my refrigerator because I use it. So I keep it in here. So these are food preservation tips and tricks that I do that doesn't really look like a lot. Like I got one bag of onion, 2 bags of zucchini, and 2 bags of cheese. But let me tell you, every little bit counts. If I have to chop this onion while I'm in the middle of making dinner, that takes extra time. Same with the zucchini before I make the zucchini bread, and the cheese. Every little bit counts. If you can get ahead in some way, that's great. And it also saves you money on your grocery bill. So if you buy cheeses in the 1 to 2 pound blocks, shred them up, put them in the freezer, just have a rotating stock of cheese. That's typically what we do. The onions, I usually buy a bag of onions ever so often, and just for this purpose only is chopping. I did say 2 onions because if we have burgers or tortilla burgers or whatever, we will use a fresh onion as onion slices, and we need a fresh onion for that. So I like to keep 1 or 2 back just to have for different things like that. So like I said, every bit counts, no matter how small, no matter how big, it all counts, and it will save you some money. So that is all that I have in this video for tonight. I am planning on doing another food preservation video tomorrow. I have some large pork loins that I am going to make into chops, cut some into big pieces for pulled pork, and I am also going to make, I'm going to grind some of it up for ground pork to have for egg roll in a bowl and tortilla burgers and just a variety of different things. So stay tuned for that. This little device is wonderful. It is a remote for my phone, my iPad, whatever. it is that I am recording a video with. I can put it on the tripod and use this remote and not have to worry about having somebody help me. I love it. Now I just gotta get me a new microphone. All right, guys, so that's it for today. And remember, be kind to everybody. And God bless. Have a great night.